Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
But tell me, Eddie, is that a rabbit in your pocket or are you just happy to see me?
Hello, everybody. We are back for another round of Talk Nerdy to Us, and we have a little bit of news to discuss. I think the big thing that happened this week was the little announcement. Well, it's not exactly official, but the announcement that basically they're race swapping Snape, it looks like, in the Harry Potter series for Warner Brothers. Now, I'm actually not surprised that they're going this route because, well, Harry Potter's no IP is safe, pretty much. No fucking IP is safe at this point, but we're going to talk about that. For those looking forward to Grand Theft Auto 6, I'm not going to tell you what to buy, what not to buy. I don't believe in telling people how to spend their money, but apparently the employees for the game devs basically have openly, basically wished death upon Trump. That's really no shocker there, but they've also advocated for grooming children.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's going to go over real well with the general, actually people who are paying attention,
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going to talk a little bit of live action Snow White, and according to a couple of sources, other news sources like Forbes and so forth, what the budget is for the live action Snow White, as well as because of what the purported budget is, what it would need to not lose money, what it would need to make to not lose money. Michelle Yeoh is in the news again. She, according to her, I kicked my way into shattering the glass ceiling. So she's one of the ones that basically put the glass ceiling back together just so she could shatter it again. And she's calling for more opportunities for women and more diverse storytelling in Hollywood, basically because of her role primarily in Wicked and the Star Trek series that no one is fucking watching. Then Hawktuah Girl's in the news again.
Hawktuah.
Yeah, she said the quiet thing out loud, and her 15 minutes should have been up days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, months ago.
She's not going nowhere.
Yeah, she should have been gone by now. However, she created a form of cryptocurrency that's been basically called Hawk Coin, and well, it had one of the most disastrous launches in history, to the point where she was actually being accused of insider trading. That's how bad of a launch it was. But anyway, before I say hello to the chat, my co-host in crime and the one who bullied me into doing reading streams. And okay, real question before you do your intro: should I share the thumbnail tonight at the end of the stream, or should I just surprise people?
Absolutely, you should.
I'll share it at the end of the stream, so you all remind me in the chat. I have the thumbnail. I saved it on my computer, so that way I didn't dox any of my DMs, basically. But I shared it with her. I shared it with her to show her what the final product looks like, and that's going to be the thumbnail for bedtime. The bedtime stories I'll be reading for you guys, starting with. And she got kicked out of this. I have to sing for the first chapter in this, so. Are you starting with this? Yes, I'm not. Anyway, goddamn But to my credit, I'm such a good friend. I actually shared with her a Wicked inspired reel on Instagram. It popped into my suggested reels because she kept spamming me with Wicked reels that I would.
Now it's in your algorithm. It's not only in my
algorithm.
Not just in my algorithm. Now, when she shares the thumbnail for her reading streams, there's a reason why it looks like that. I'm very excited. I even told her we practiced it. I'm like, okay, Mara, move back. Yes. Move back. Okay, this is how I want you to sit. This is what I want you to wear. It's gonna be perfect. I'm very excited for it. I'm so glad I bullied her into it.
Yes,
and thank you very much, Mike Hill. I'm pretty sure it was Mike Hill, right? That got you the book.
Yes, it was Mike Hill. And speaking of which, he has a member message that I'll get to. But yeah, so let everybody know where they can find you.
My nerdy home, everywhere. Everywhere. Steph is Mara's #1 wingman. Yes, I'm very excited, and here's why: because I finally finished a game with this brew. We finished Chained Together. We completed a game. Kind of. It's there might be another one, but I don't know. But this was my favorite part of the stream today.
Okay.
It was pretty funny, but it was fun as well. I share.
Yep.
Stopped like going after the happy doors. Like it stopped falling and it allowed me to stabilize. Then we are here again. Oh, and more
Okay.
happy doors after this. Oh, well, we'll try that after this happy door. We'll just try it.
Okay.
So we have to look for the thing on the left. Sometimes you don't need to. Happy, sad, medium, left. I think I got it
sad.
wrong. I got it
Sad. Wait. Hold on. Wait. It's this one. It's this. Nope. No. Hold on. Wait. It's this one. That's my favorite part. Hold on. Okay. Look, we were doing so well. Oh, shit. I thought I found the part. Did I not find the part?
I don't know what part because I was playing D&D today.
Left. Left. More faces. Sad, happy, happy. Left. Right. Right.
We were doing so well.
Oh.
Sad, happy.
Happy. Left.
I'm trying. Oh my god,
Okay.
Other left.
no! We're almost there.
I just hear we go left.
We're almost to the end.
Oh my god.
Great game. Great game.
That's where we were like, she didn't even choose a door. She just went middle.
There was a part where we went to the like very end, and then oh my god, was it this part? This part. He was yelling. He's like, "We were almost done." I think it was this part.
Okay, you gotta share that. I want to hear Disprew's meltdown. It still sounds so posh for being like he's British, but he's like he has meltdowns.
He's like, "We were almost there."
Oh Jesus! I wasn't even gonna jump in puzzle. Medium, sad, right. Left. Right. That was medium. You can't at least go for a door.
I don't know why this was so hard.
Oh, that was my fault.
Happy. Sad.
I think it was this one.
Mid.
I think it's this one.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. There we go, I guess.
This looks like it would be my nightmare to play.
Sad, mid, happy. Left. Left. Right.
We were doing so well. Oh my god, sad.
Left. Right. Right. Right.
Ah!
We were there. We were there. It was one door. It was one door. That was the end. I saw the end.
I just hear one door.
In fact, I think I was probably running towards the end, but there's a platform we needed to get off on.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Like we were there.
That's what I heard. We were there.
That was the best part. That was really fun. But we finally finished it. We finished Chain Together. We did it.
So, I will take this opportunity to remind the chat that if I get a certain number of subs on my kick, and I will play I will play a game with her that someone gifted me. Can't remember whom, so apologize. I don't want to say the wrong person, but gifted me that totally reliable delivery service one.
Oh yeah.
But so I want that little bit of cushion. So if I have an aneurysm, that little bit of cushion on kick will bring me back to life. Oh, trust me, I will have an aneurysm.
You won't. That game was fun.
Just feels like that game is bizarre as fuck. Yes, but I like.
Just I will play.
I will play it with her. All right, but I need a certain number of subs on Kick now. They don't have to happen all at once. But I got to reach like 50 Kick subs.
That game
reached
was
50.
so much fun.
I reach 50. I will not only play it with her, I will stream it so you can watch my aneurysm play out live.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I will stream it so you can watch my aneurysm
You're
play out
acting like
live.
it's torture. It's not torture. It's
You
not torture.
obviously have not
Where's
played a
that?
lot of
Let me
games.
find
I've
it.
not played a lot of games with me. I am
That
like
game is
I
so
have
cute.
this is my threshold of patience with some games. I even yell at games I like playing. Trust me. I have a certain counter on my Twitch, and I will like yell at a game that I enjoy playing. I'm playing Shadow of Mordor. I enjoy playing the game overall. I yell at it constantly.
Look. This game.
Yeah, this game. I
forgot how bizarre like the characters looked.
I will play this game with her.
Look, here comes Disprue in the boat.
These are mine.
This brew gets me.
Look at Disprue.
What the? Look at that! Look at those jiggle physics on the butt.
Hang on, this is what I want to know.
The butt still shakes when you stop.
Look at how you run. Look at how you run.
I just remember that reel I shared with you, where it's like they're just trying to get into a boat and they keep missing it.
That's right. Yeah, I remember that.
I've got a helicopter.
Okay, I've got it
I don't know where this package thing needs to go. Probably in the back.
right here.
Yeah.
Agile. Disprue really did all the heavy lifting. I didn't realize until maybe we were almost done with the game.
Oh my god!
Look, he fell.
Whoa!
Oh my god!
Not prepared. I didn't know you
Oh
were gonna
God.
fly. What are you
I just
doing?
left the helicopter up there.
Why did you take off?
Hold on, we can get back. I just left the helicopter up there. I didn't realize that like until we were close to the end that you're not supposed to have like the little packaging peanuts fall out of the boxes, like destroy the boxes or you lose points. I didn't even realize that.
Oh my god.
Okay, you get in, you drive. I'll just hold on to it.
How am I supposed to fly this? I can't even get into the pilot position.
This game is stupid.
Oh.
I left.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm flying.
Okay, go.
Why are we're facing the mountain?
See, Mara, you would have so much fun playing this game.
Yeah.
Look, I'm like hanging out.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
We lost the
Back
button.
in.
How is it supposed to say it's on it? It said delivery failed and it vanished out of existence.
Come on, you would have fun
Okay.
playing that game.
All right. I still want the kick subs chat, so I'm playing this game. But anyways, let me say hello to the chat, and then we will get into the news from this past week. All right. So from the top, I see Trey. What is up? He's ready for the cringe. Good to see you, Trey. And yes, I dual stream right now on Kick and Twitch. I might at some point break down and like subscribe to Restream, so that way I can also stream on my live channel on YouTube, so I can like restart building that one up. But right now, it's just Kick and Twitch. Yes, Hawk Coin. Gravy D, hello, and last Toxic Male. We was Slytherin and cheat. Yes.
Yeah.
And cheat. Soul Assassin, hello. Cappy Nova, what is up? Tassran, good to see you. Jimmy the Cat, hello. Spirian, what is up? Good to see you. Mr. Bentham, hello. You know what? We are going to take Methhead. That is our followers, right? Are Methheads, basically. That is our ship name of Mara and Steph, and you all are Methheads. Right here, this comment right here.
Why did a meth head?
Methheads. That's
Why
our ship
meth?
name. Meth, Mara and Steph.
Meth? I
So
wish I had
Methhead.
Oh, I'm shipping them. I wish I had my clip.
Yes, you like next week. But I'm saying like that'll be our ship name, Meth, and our followers are meth heads.
It sounds like meth heads.
Yeah, that's what exactly. That's what I said. It's like meth heads. Like, so it's meth
Yeah.
heads.
It sounds like meth heads, like your druggies.
Well, we're the drugs, and they get high on us. So I'm just
Yeah.
saying. Just think about it that way. We're the drugs. They get high on us.
I don't want to be a drug. I'm just kidding.
I'm full. I'm gonna be a drug. I
like my
will
lifelong dream to be a drug.
Yes. I will create another drug problem for the U.S. economy.
Meth heads.
Meth heads.
Okay.
Daniel Stewart, what is up? Steve Kenobi, hello, says he is swinging by for a little bit. I don't know if you're still in the chat while your food is cooking, so hopefully you enjoy your splendid meal. Much appreciated. Yeah, we played D&D today, so I'll actually have 2 D&D stories because I keep forgetting to tell the one where it was a complete slaughter from the last time we played.
Is that with 2 H's?
What? Meth?
Mm-hmm.
No, 1 H.
Meth
Well,
head.
well, yeah, like kind of like.
It looks like meth head.
Well, man, maybe should like hyphenate it and have 2 H's.
Oops.
Because even meth heads, I think, is just 1 H. Because it's like just a combination. If I'm right, meth head is spelled with just 1 H.
She said Methodist.
Methodist, yes. Making sure I say hello to everyone. Tommy Doyle, what is up? Good to see you. Optimus64, what is up? Yeah, we'll be going to GTA 6. I had no interest in buying GTA 6. The soft spot for me with the GTA games is GTA Vice City. Yeah, the graphics are completely dated. But I like the story, and because it's set in the 80s, and I love the music that plays on the radio whenever you're driving in the car. So I always sometimes I'm just driving, I would just drive around and just listen to the radio on that game. So Mike Hill, hello. Keely, what is up? Let's see. If I missed anyone, I do apologize. Calix, hello. Jam Elite, hello. Message from Mike Hill says, Mara, the moment you've been waiting for will finally arrive next. Oh, fucking hell, yes. War of the Rohirrim coming out this weekend. Yeah. The movie I'm not. Well, I'm going to put it this way, Chad. If I do watch it, I'm watching a special copy. And that's only basically kind of like watching Rings of Power. That is to basically break down everything that goes on in the movie and what breaks lore. Because just in the trailers alone, I see 3 big things that break lore. Just in the trailer alone. 3 big things that break lore from the story. Let's see. I know Nerdrotic. Didn't Nerdrotic say what wasn't good? He saw an early screening and he said wasn't good. Gaming or what? Hello? Nasmer, hello? Oi. Yeah, Trey Courtney thinks the new indie game is a 9 out of 10. Come on. Yes. A Cowman 9 out of 10. 8 hours. This versus 8 hours of falling. You know what you should get? If you play Unchained Together again, you should get the clip of Loki saying, I've been falling for
for 30 minutes.
For 30 minutes. You need to get that clip of him saying
we
that.
Actually did fall from from kind of the peak all the way down. When the stream was over, we fell all the way down to see how high it was. It was pretty damn high. It's pretty damn high. We fall all the way to the bottom.
Optimus is wondering if you have a video showing off your statue figurine collection on your shelves.
I do not. I do not. I usually just grab my camera and go like that. And that's what I do. You want to see? I can do it right now. Hold on.
Okay.
Ah, shit! I just moved my whole thing.
She can do it, Chad.
Stuck.
Trust the system.
Yeah, trust the system. I think I unplugged it. Hold on, wait, let me get it back. I unplugged it.
Trust the system.
Hang on.
She'll be back. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll rage a lot for a totally reliable delivery service. You'll need to clip all the disparate rages in the video for laughs. Yeah, she pretty much does. Ragfear, hello? Oh, Steve was telling me like the Indiana Jones game, apparently you can get experience points basically by taking pictures of cats. Now, I like cats, but that is just stupid. Steph is a professional gamer, chat. Yeah.
I am very professional. So yeah, up there are some Batman v Superman. They're like hot toys, but they're in the box, so they're not out.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the Batmobile. There's another Batmobile underneath it with a pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Over there, the Batmobile underneath that one is Robert Pattinson's Batmobile. It's a Lego. And then next to them are Fast and Furious Legos that I built, the cowl. And those are all statues. And then over here are McFarlane figures. I have more, but I had to put some away because they're just it's just way too many. And then in front of them are 2 Lego Batmobiles. I think it's the Robert Pattinson one and then the 60s one. And then over here are more McFarlane figures. You can barely see them just because it's dark right now.
Mm-hmm.
You can see everything better like during the day, of course, because the sun's out and my light is off right now too. But all of these are just McFarlane figures. So at the top are all of the different Batman. So like Val Kilmer, even George Clooney is up there. Robert Pattinson, Ben Affleck, and what's his name? Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Underneath it are just McFarlane figures like the Lanterns and Superman. All of those are Red Hoods. And then these are from Batman and Robin. Batman and Robin. Yeah. And I just have a whole bunch of crap all the way down. That's all my Wicked stuff, by the way, like from the movie and from the Broadway show. It's all down there. And then down here is just more random. Wait, hold on. Fuck. This is what I don't want to. Down there. It's just more random stuff. And then, like, if you turn the camera, there's more stuff over here. So all my X-Files stuff is over there. Gosh, you know what? I have a lot of
Power
pop
Rangers.
figures. I have a ton of pop figures, but they're all in storage. There's Walking Dead stuff over there too. I don't know. It's just a bunch of crap. It's just a bunch of stuff. Yeah.
I remember the borrower's disapprove. Borrower POV. That's what it looks like. Looking up.
Now I have to fix it.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Soul. Yeah, this is my kick. Gigawatt, we have quite a bit to talk about. So I'm eventually getting through this chat. Beardo SquarePants. Does that mean on Steph's shirts? Based.
Yeah. Beardo SquarePants. Oh, because of his legs.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Oh yeah, I yell. I sometimes rage too, even playing D&D. I want to play more Elden Ring. That was rage inducing. Let's making sure I say hello to everyone. Dr. Coffin Nails, hello, good to see you. Yes, we're our meth heads. You're our meth heads. Oh,
Steph has a nerd room. Oh my god, and I have so much more in storage too. It's terrible.
And you, Mufasaratu, please Do not make that a thing.
Oh my God, Mufasa Ratu.
Yeah, because Mufasa and then yeah,
Nosferatu.
Mufasa and Nosferatu.
Are we gonna take part in that? Mufasa Ratu? Are you gonna go see
To do
Mufasa?
that, we'd have to watch Mufasa, and I didn't even watch the
know.
live action Lion King. I don't think I need to because I've seen the animation. It can't be that much different.
Mufasa. I always wanted a brother. Yeah. I always wanted a brother. That's one of the songs.
Mm-hmm.
I
You know what?
always wanted
Scar
a brother.
is my second favorite. It's like a close second to Maleficent is my favorite Disney villain. And again, it involves the fact that he was willing. Like, you know, Maleficent curses a child because she wasn't invited to a celebration, basically. Mufasa allows a child to think he was the child was responsible for the father's death. Like, how low do you have to go, basically, to not only, like, you know, kill your own brother, but let your nephew think he's to blame? Like, that is villainy right there.
Maleficent's your favorite character?
Maleficent, yeah. I even have a couple rings on my throne wish list of like Maleficent-inspired rings because you have like the dragon. And
so,
like,
did you see Agatha All Along's like ode to?
I saw
Maleficent?
pictures, yeah, and I saw his fucking picture, yeah. Because Maleficent, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I would rather not associate this shit with Maleficent.
Maleficent cheekbone. Look at him. That is your new Maleficent. What would
No,
you
it's
What
not.
would you do if like this was now like the canon Maleficent?
If this is now the canon Maleficent,
Yeah.
you'd see on the news of like this like 5'2" rage and like filled woman like running around like Disney basically like destroying public property and like the guards chasing me around the park basically, and I'm like, you know, it's like they're I'm only 5'2", but yeah, just like it's basically like almost a midget running around the Disney theme parks basically and destroying public property.
This will be like Maleficent in 5 years. They'll do it.
She turns into a dragon. I like, you know, like there's no way like I'm expecting that.
He'll turn into a flaming dragon. Flaming.
Okay, my IPs are being destroyed enough to not destroy my favorite Disney villain.
I didn't make that.
I didn't know. I'm just saying, like, you know, it's like, get that evil off my screen.
Oh my God, they did like a side by side too. Hold on.
Oh my God. Hey, Dario. Hello. Mordor. Yes. Apparently, werewolves is trash. Well, it didn't exactly look like, you know, grade A cinema.
Oh, werewolves was trash. That kind of looked good.
I was hoping it would at least be fun.
Yeah. Look, Maleficent approves.
You know, someone's like should take that, flip the images, and saying Amazon versus Wish. Like Amazon.com versus Wish.com, basically. What you order versus what you get. But see, that bitch on the right is my favorite villain because she curses a child because she wasn't invited to a celebration and she turns into a dragon. All right, and she has a raven named Diablo as her familiar. I mean, come on.
Like, I love her. She hates kids and her bird's name is the devil.
Yes. Anyway, I don't hate kids. Sometimes I think sometimes, you know, I'm not a fan of them. Because when I was student teaching, they were teenagers, but yeah, so. Anyway. I'm trying to avoid reviews, essentially, even though I'm not holding out any fucking hope for War of the Rohirrim. Oh, okay, yeah, great. Everything I think it is. Well, since pretty much I saw what they were doing, I was like, this is gonna be fucking trash.
You don't know.
Okay, I gotta go. I'm fine. I'm working on getting a cosplay that Dan Blackwood requested that I wear while physically assaulting him. If I ever get to where he lives. Yes, I told him because he keeps coming into my chat and poking the bear. I said, I'm going to come over to where you live and physically assault you and stream me doing it. But because I'm not completely evil, I told him he could pick the cosplay I wear while I'm physically assaulting him. And I'll make them lamb, basically, afterwards. So the Moroccan style lamb that we make around Easter and Christmas because I'm half Arabic. So
Look, he said he never agreed to anything.
now he sent. I'll dox your fucking DM, Blake, and I will show her that you gave me a cosplay idea that I've been working on getting. I will so dox you to her. You have no idea.
Me?
What? No, I'll dox his. I'll say a screenshot and I'll show you. Like I'll.
I was like, don't you dare share our chats.
No. I'm going to dox his chat to me and share it to you as like proof that he gave me his cosplay. And it's like, you know. So him doing that,
dude,
like, he agrees to it.
If mine and Mara's DMs ever got leaked, that's it.
We send each other reels where it's like basically if one of us goes, the other one's gonna basically race against time to get to our phones just to delete all the shit before our family members see it.
Yeah, it's over for us. Like, oh
Yes.
crap.
Yes. Like one reel is like we're like sitting like, you know, in heaven, like, you know, it's like, you know, it's like if like, you know, it's like if our reels ever got leaked. Our DMs ever got leaked. Or like the funeral ones where it's like she was so nice. Like, no.
Like,
or the ones where it's like you always owe me $20. Thanks for dying before you pay me. But yeah, this is my music. This is one of my cohorts in crime for D&D. So yeah. Digimental, hello. Tiny Metal Trees, what is up? So sorry if I'm missing something, like, you know, not getting to these in time for to remember what we were talking about. But yeah. This is the indie game basically says, like, you know, fun to watch but boring to play. How do you make an Indiana Jones game boring? Have them take pictures of cats for experience. Optimus asks, any figures from NECA? There's some NECA figures I really want to get. Dropping Cook out of a pen. Yeah, I remember the Borrowers.
no.
Let's see. Scar is your favorite one. Yeah. If you like Scar, I wouldn't want to see this. I'm saying it's like if we're going to take part in Mufasa Ratu, we kind of have to see Mufasa.
Well, like the Lion King, I wouldn't go and watch any Lion King live action adaptation, whether it's the Lion King live action or Mufasa.
Yeah.
Because the Lion King live action was already like really terrible.
Oh, I believe it. I didn't even watch it, but I saw some clips. I'm like, that is bad.
Because you have like, I feel like the actors who voice them aren't, they're just, you know, regular actors or they're singers. So like they're not familiar with like how to act like with your voice, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So voice acting is totally different. You really have to have a lot of enthusiasm and emphasis, and they just didn't. So it was very bland on top of like very bland looking CGI animals that aren't able to have any type of expression. So
well, I think that's part of it, but also the caliber of voice acting from the original animation, because you have James Earl Jones, Jeremy Irons, basically, like, you know, like they weren't exactly voice actors necessarily themselves, but they had the talent to basically bring that to the animation.
You had the animation too.
Yeah, the animation. I didn't even realize this, but Jim Cummings, who voiced Pooh, he actually did the singing voice for Scar and Be Prepared.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you have those like actual talents, and plus the animation, and it just worked. And then you have basically like the phoning it in for a check, basically a paycheck for the live action Lion King. Basically, you know, it's like just about zero, like not zero talent, but like, you know, like little talent, and wanting a paycheck, basically. So,
yeah. Oh yeah, Trey.
I gotta close my door because my cat opened it.
I have no idea what she just said. She just got up and walked away because I wasn't paying attention.
You rarely do. I had to close my door because my cat opened it. I can hear you. I haven't even done from my computer. I can hear you.
Mara's like, you rarely do. You rarely pay attention.
Super chat from Michael. Thank you so much. And Disney made her to break her own curse in the live action version. Yeah. So there it is. It's like she had the power all along. Fucking bullshit.
Who broke?
Yes, you usually did. I think like when I was talking about Maleficent in the live action.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Mike Noss, hello. He likes your Power Rangers stuff.
Ah, thank you.
Santa Megatron, hello.
This is why I believe that Snow White won't rely on a prince's kiss, because every single princess, even back to Maleficent, they've completely changed it. Like the kiss, the prince's kiss didn't work on her. They changed the story. Yeah. The prince's kiss didn't work. Ariel's backstory got changed too. Ariel ended up saving the prince. I think that Snow White's going to end up saving herself as well.
Snow White of Tale of Terror did kind of change it as well, but at the same time, it wasn't like necessarily a drastic change. It just wasn't a prince.
I don't remember Aladdin. I can't remember whether or not Jasmine saved herself. I really don't remember it. I only watched the Aladdin live action one time.
I only that was another one I just watched scenes of because I'm I already why are you doing this? Why are you making live action movies of your animated films? I know it's a rhetorical question because they're greedy bastards and they're basically lazy. But at the same time I'm why are you doing this? Just re-release them from the Disney vault basically. You will make mucho bucks basically. But they don't want to do that for some reason. I don't know. Psychotic Mongoose, hello. Oh yeah, I'm waiting. There's a bong gun for COD, basically. So I'm going to get that in Trey's honor, just for shits and giggles.
Let's see.
Roxham, hello.
For Aladdin.
So Mike wants to know if you can play that Dragon Dagger for the Green Ranger.
Oh yeah, just saying. Well.
Making sure I don't miss anyone. If I do, I apologize because I'm just catching up. Gory Tiger, hello. Hello, everyone. Thank you all for watching. No, he might join me again tomorrow. He's he was asleep. That's the cat that was on my bed was Calvin. Remember, message from Santa Megatron. Thank you so much. They should go the Tangled route of Disney classic remakes with that animated style rather than those stupid live action. Yeah. So.
Hold on. Wait. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah. It's cool. It's supposed to light up too, but I can't remember how this part lights up.
Oh yeah, Seth Rogen was Pumbaa. That was a turnoff for me just there, basically. I leveled up when I opened the door for my cat, Dan. Member message from Mike Noss. What are your thoughts on using AI as a tool to help create campaigns for tabletop role-playing games? I think AI is being way overutilized. I would rather a human being do it because even if you don't like the campaign, at least there's a level of creativity there that AI just is lacking because AI just goes off of prompts pretty much. And there's no style. There's no real creativity behind it. I'd rather have a human doing it. Even if I don't like the campaign, I'd rather a human be doing it. So that's to answer your question. 94 version of The Jungle Book is the best example of how to make something that is a known animated classic and making it live action. I don't think it wasn't 94. I think you mean I think you have the wrong year. But I would say yes, that's probably the best one so far. From the live action Disney for the live action versions of the Disney animated movies. I don't know. I assume it's the thing that's. I assume that is based on the John Carpenter version, which is actually closer to the original story. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, I said hello to everyone. So when Seth gets okay. Which topic do you want to talk about first? I will leave it up to you. We have the race swap Snape. We can save Rings of Power for last, because that's basically just season 3 is happening, which is whatever. The race swapped Snape, GTA 6, live action Snow White budget essentially. Michelle Yeoh or the Hawk Coin.
Let's do GTA 6.
All right.
What's up, James?
Yeah. So basically, like I said, I don't know if you're planning on buying GTA 6. Okay, all right. I was making sure. I was like, but hello, James. But hello, everyone. So thank you. So basically, according to this, Grand Theft Auto, the developer's employees, all right, has wished death on Trump's family, which is like no real shocker there. Most people in the entertainment industry have TDS, but they've also publicly advocated for grooming children. So at the rate they're going, yeah, it'll be the final one because they're basically shooting themselves in the foot repeatedly with this if they continue this route.
All of this was found out by Endymion, right? Like Endymion did like a really big expose into the developers.
So, and I don't know how many people are actually looking forward to playing GTA 6. It's been like announced for a while. It's taking a long time just for the release to happen. All right. So, employees of Rockstar Games have publicly wished death on supporters of Donald Trump, while also publicly advocated for grooming children. All right, yeah, Endymion, all right, revealed numerous Rockstar Games employees' sinister comments and agenda. I pointed out Alicia Powers-Lee, who's a senior talent acquisition specialist, responded to a post from Bernie Sanders on her now deleted X account, wishing for death of Donald Trump and his family. It's basically Sanders, who's probably the only one of the only few on the left that actually had some sanity, like basically a rational, sane reaction to Trump winning, because he actually even called out his own side. He says, "Yeah, we're not like," he said, "We're also to blame for what happened." He called out even his own side. He's still a socialist, but he called out his own side. And he said, basically, all talking about, like, Trump's plan to repeal the estate tax. Lee responded, "A fair price were they to all drop dead." Yeah. No, I'm not saying to respect him. I'm saying at least, like, he's one of the few rational ones on the side when the election was over to say, hey, we're to blame as well. I'm not a fan of him. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of them necessarily, but he's like one of the few to call them out, his own side out. All right, so she called basically for death on Trump's family. This guy here. It's upsetting that many of my closest friends on this platform have stopped posting as women because of the harassment stemming from Gamer. The only ones that bring up Gamergate are these assholes here. Hey, Southeastern Kaiju, yeah, like, James Carville is probably one of, like, the last remaining middle-of-the-road Democrats. Again, not a fan, necessarily, but at the same time, it's like he at least has, is not, from what I've seen, gone the extreme left route. I think he's saying, basically the women are hiding the fact that they're women, and he's blaming Gamergate 2.0. They've shared experiences of being called diversity hires, being told they were only hired for their appearance and as eye candy, and even having doctored media created with their faces on offensive and inappropriate content. All right. This one here has been out as a trans woman.
She's a senior what? Go.
She's a senior tools programmer.
Okay.
Yeah. Supporter of transgenderism. She's been out as a trans woman for almost exactly 3 years now. It's still a him, basically. This was him 3 years ago on the left. First off, you still look like a dude in that picture. All right? There's no fucking hiding that. There's no fucking hiding that. You still look like a dude.
And they work there.
Yeah, they work there.
That's one of the, okay.
Yeah, it's one of the, so, okay, then like that lovely the one who came out as a trans woman said, humans of Twitter, I'm not going to be using this website anymore. If you can be suspended for calling a TERF, but calling a trans woman a male is okay. Yeah, because you're a male. You're biologically a male. I don't care how you change the outer plumbing, the inner plumbing is still fucking the same. All right, you're a biological male.
Yeah. So now they're going over to their safe space.
Yeah, they're going over to their safe space.
All right. These are the people that are working on the game.
Yes. Thank you, Brian, for gifting 5 memberships. Much appreciated. They went to Psychotic Mongoose, Dario, Mike Nah, Southeastern Kaiju, and Gigawatt. Much appreciated, Brian. Good to see you. Hope everyone's doing well this Sunday evening. Yeah, hashtag mental illness. It's mental illness. They also are like, please report this account, getting their followers to report accounts. The fact that like this person's from 2014, only has 1 follower, is most likely a troll account. I mean, I'm sorry, just get over yourself. It's a troll account. Just ignore it, mute it, and move on. Family includes everyone. I don't know. I was just like, okay, yeah, whatever. Okay, this one here, Austin Rorda, who reposted this. He's a senior production coordinator at Rockstar Games. Said, not seeing garbage-sponsored posts from grifters, rage baiters, and right-wing stooges every other post is so nice, man. What the fuck? Pure bliss. Okay.
The talent
Craig Graffy, talent acquisition specialist. Grassy's not the account art.
Oh my gosh, step-by-step guide for children.
Why do you think they're being taught that sex should be pleasurable if they find themselves in a situation similar? Yeah, basically, step-by-step guide for children. So, SMP, sex education, what's the problem?
What does he say underneath?
Are you fucking serious? This isn't a step-by-step guide for children. Why do you think they're being taught that sex should be pleasurable? If they find themselves in a situation similar to what's described, isn't it important for them to recognize that it should be pleasurable? They're fucking children. That's literally, and it's like I'm saying, it's like they're advocating for grooming children. I just noticed that they for becoming a member again. Yeah, YouTube tends to do that. I don't know why they do that, but I appreciate you becoming a member again, Brian. They're advocating for grooming children. Yeah, they're predators. Basically, it's like, like it blots out.
So he's upset that it's not a step-by-step guide for children. Are you fucking serious? This isn't a step-by-step guide for children.
You know what, like you know what I think of when I think of sex education? It was from Mean Girls, where it's like, don't have sex because you'll get pregnant and die.
That's how my mom taught me.
And then he ends with like okay, everyone take a
okay,
so everyone take a rubber. Like he's handing like condoms at the end. Like, but that was done for humor, basically. All right, but this is like just like why are like, and to get mad about that, like they're like, it's not a step-by-step guide, and they're just teaching children that sex should be pleasurable. Why should children be taught that sex should be pleasurable?
I know.
Like why?
They're children.
Yeah. Please explain why a child needs a mom and dad over 2 same-sex partners. And the need for a mom and dad outweighs every other need the child might have, because the child, basically, a man and a woman offer different things for the child. All right? In terms of emotional support and so forth. It's kind of why they need both. I'm not saying that same-sex partners can't necessarily give the child that, but that's the reason why. That's the big reason why. Shadow Warchild, hello. I think it's divinely ironic that these people living in fantasy land will work on fantasy entertainment, or is that demonically ironic? Demonically ironic. I think this, in this case, is demonically ironic because they see themselves as pillars of virtue, but they advocate for demonic shit like this. It's demonically ironic that they live in their own fantasy worlds and they like basically work on fantasy games. Yet they want to bring shit like this into those games. So yeah. But
What is
that's
that last photo?
This one here. Scotland, How to Make Babies. Shows, looks like a man and a woman, basically.
Oh.
And 2 babies. And the same asshole who was upset about the defending that grooming post, essentially, where they grooming.
So these are the people that are working on GTA 5, right?
6.
The ones
Yeah, they're
that
working on GTA 6.
GTA 6 that are working at Rockstar Games.
Yeah.
And then like there's been articles coming out that it's going to have a more mature tone. The tone's going to be different. It's going to be different. They're going to tone it down. So
yeah, I remember like even before GTA 6 came out and they were like, working on the new GTA game, they said that they wouldn't punch down. Basically, they weren't going to punch down to any like specific demographic. And I'm like, the whole point of GTA is that it punched down to everyone. It made fun of everyone. It didn't fucking matter what political spectrum you like, part of the political spectrum you fell on, even what your religious beliefs were, or like basically old school South Park. It punched down on everyone. It made fun of everyone. Like no one was off limits. But like this new GTA game is like, we can't make fun of this group. We can't make fun of this group. Oh no, we can't make fun of this group.
Do you think that it's going to be like a more mature and toned down version of the game because it has a female protagonist in it?
That's probably another reason why. It's going to be like that, plus the combination is that it's going to have a female protagonist. Probably just because they don't want to upset the wokies, essentially. So I'm like, no. First off, no one would really fucking care about it being a female protagonist or anything. What people hate is the fact that the reasons behind it, why they'd be doing it, essentially, with the female protagonist, as well as the fact that they literally came out and said that we weren't going to make, like, we're not going to make fun of everyone, basically. There's certain groups we're not going to make fun of because it's punching down. We don't punch down. I'm like, motherfucker, you punched everyone. Up through GTA 5, you punched everyone. No one was off limits. Which is why I have appreciation for South Park, because they made fun of everyone. They even lampooned Mormons, and they're like Mormons themselves. They even lampooned Mormons to a degree. No one was safe. And I remember when they fired the actor who voiced the chef because he got all snippy when they made fun of Scientology. And they're like,
oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, like, it's like, okay, if you're going to be like this, they point out, you were fine with making fun of all these other groups. But once we touch your precious little Scientology, now you have a problem. And he was fired. So yeah, and which is what I appreciate again about Trey Parker and Matt Stone, which is what I appreciated about the GTA games. No one was off limits. So everyone was offended.
Well, it's different now, Mara. They have a female protagonist, the first one ever. So you have to make a totally different game. It has to be different.
Yeah. So, but thank you, Southeastern Kaiju, for gifting 5.
I like how Trey just says N-word.
They went to Mr. Bentham, Terra Crystal, Deacon Blackblade, Mr. Drow, and Wolverine Snicket. Thank you so much, Southeastern Kaiju. Much appreciated, everyone. Thank you all for tuning in. Smash that like button if you enjoy hearing us basically make fun of the pop culture cringe news that's coming out.
Cringe.
So, how about this? How about we talk about a little bit about Wicked again? Because I know that's your favorite movie that was released recently. But let's talk about how Michelle Yeoh put the glass ceiling together when she was breaking into Hollywood just to smash it again. Essentially. Yeah. Because there's not enough roles for women or diverse storytelling. So yeah. So Michelle Yeoh, whom I actually had at least a monster amount of respect for, at least initially when I saw her in Super Cop and so forth, and I thought, I enjoyed her as an actress, but it's like slowly diminishing my respect for her. Michelle Yeoh on being cast in Wicked and why the film industry needs to create more opportunities for women and diverse storytelling. Quote, I kicked my way into shattering the glass ceiling. I don't know. Sigourney Weaver did that. Linda Hamilton did that.
I believe she's talking about like minorities. Like
Okay. Gong Li did that fucking first
Yeah.
Michelle Yeoh.
like that's because I read her whole quote and she's just like we want a seat at the table. We need a seat at the table. It's like, bitch, you own the table. What are you talking about? The table
right now
has
they
been
own the
y'all's
table.
for the longest time.
Yeah. In GTA Online, you can play as a chick. Okay, I'm saying I think what Steph said is in because that's GTA Online. I think for the in the I guess series of games, basically, I think it's the first time because up until this point you played as a dude, in the stories, and now they're including a woman. There was another comment. Hello, Ashes. Good to see you. Yeah, you remember that? Yeah. I remember when it happened, and they just said, okay, not only are we going to fire your ass from South Park, we're also going to make you a kitty toucher. And they fully really, really put him through this character through the ringer when they fired Isaac Hayes as the voice of the chef. They made the chef a kitty toucher. I'm like, yeah, you want to go this route? Okay. Mr. Drow, South Park did what Simpsons and Family Guy could not. Still get the occasional laugh out of its audience. Yeah. I wish I had gone out and gotten at least one of those dolls just to have that wicked picture.
I have 4 of them.
Yeah, website on the back. Scientology is nice cans. Hello, Roxham. Yeah, actors need to shut up and act. Yep, Mike, shut up and act. That's literally. Which actor was it? I think it was Anthony Hopkins. Says why why would you take advice from actors? Actors are idiots. Basically, don't listen to actors. He basically, in so many words, just was telling actors to basically just shut up and act.
Yeah. So she's talking about she wants better promoting equal opportunities for storytelling. For storytellers, I think it's crucial for the involvement of our industry to create more opportunities. Get out of here, ad. Equal opportunities for storytellers to be able to tell their own stories in their own ways.
She wants equity, not equal opportunity. She wants equity in her mind, basically, and for that it means when they say when they want diverse storytelling or diversity in entertainment, and they say based off well, we're a diverse nation, so we should be diverse in our entertainment. I'm like, okay, well, if you think about it, 70% are still in the United States are still white, according to the demographic. 70% is white, 13% is black. All right, so if you had 10 actors in a role, 7 out of 10 would still be white. If it's going to be based on the makeup of the United States, 7 out of 10 would still be white. Then you'd have 1 Asian, 1 black, and 1 Latino.
So then she's talking about Everything Everywhere All at Once. And she says they wrote it for a guy to be able to finance a movie like that. It's easier, right? Because they wrote it for a guy, so it's easier to finance. If we don't take risks, we're not going to come into something like Everything Everywhere All at Once. We take risks with big movies that flop, so why can't we take risks with small movies?
Where's this bitch been? I know, yeah. Basically, I don't know what if you look at Lyndon B. Johnson's quotes and seeing how the black community has been since then, yeah, it's pretty much, and also Planned Parenthood helps a little bit there. I know she lives in China, but she's been part of Hollywood for a while now.
Yeah.
So she's saying this stuff, and I'm like, where?
It's funny because she was basically offered the role of Madame Morrible. She was offered the role.
Yeah.
And she came back to the director and said I can't sing. And the director's like, don't worry. We'll work on it. Don't worry about it. Because she's supposed to be able to sing. And that was one of the complaints from a lot of people that, you know, she can't sing. Like Madame Marble is a huge presence who has like this really huge voice on the Broadway show. And then you have Michelle Yeoh, and you know, it's not very, she's like, she can't sing, and she knows that she can't sing, but they gave her the role. They're like, don't worry about it. So singing next to all of these other people on set who have huge voices, who have powerful voices, and then hers is very meek in comparison. You know, what are you talking about? I'm shattering the glass ceiling. You were literally offered this role. I'm sure so many other people wanted it. In fact, Wicked fans wanted the lady who's playing Madame Marble on Broadway to play Madame Marble in the movie. They didn't want Michelle Yeoh. So like, and comparing both of those voices, like, yes, I would rather have the one on Broadway, but she was offered the role from the director. She didn't even have to audition.
Grady's asking if like, they had someone else sing for her, or did she sing?
No, she sang, but she kind of like sang, you know?
Yeah, I was noticing that.
And it was very soft. She's just like, I'll write at once to the wizard. Like, you could tell she's having so much trouble singing it. And then she said, I kicked my way to shattering the glass ceiling, right? We are beginning now to see more diversity, and we are beginning to see more women, especially behind the camera. And that is very important. Tell your story. Don't compromise. Believe in what you do, because if you don't believe that, you've lost just about everybody. So she wants more women in storytelling, more writers, more directors, all of that stuff, not just actors. She wants more diversity.
That's regardless of experience and talent. Because I don't care if you're a male or female. I really don't give a shit. I want a good story.
Yeah.
And if it's a woman,
because they are giving these projects to women. Like you hear about, you know, these oh my gosh, what is her fucking name? The one that's supposed to be making the Ray movie. Like, you hear about all of these women like getting these projects, and their previous projects were nothing. Like, they came from nowhere.
There's no experience. I mean? I'd rather have experience behind that, basically. And we're looking at that going, your filmography is like one other thing on like Internet Movie Database, and you're offered this. What did you demonstrate from this little episode on a TV series? Because that's what it ends up being sometimes. It's like 1 or 2 episodes on a TV series. So they're not even the entire season basically directing. Like, what? Like, I know it's a rhetorical question, but like, what from that showed them that you were worthy of this? And it's because you have 2 tatas and a hoo-ha. It's basically what it is.
Yes, Shamina Boy-Trinoli. That's her name. That's her name. Shamina Boy-Trinoli. Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, that is really already happening. Like, there's no more of like a freaking glass ceiling. The glass ceiling was already broken. Like, we have as many opportunities as men do. We're just nobody's taking it. And I think that I think it was Script Doctor. I'm pretty sure it was Script Doctor who made the point that, like, yeah, you can go into Hollywood, or you can, you know, go on TikTok and just do whatever you want. Or if you're a woman, you can create an OnlyFans and, you know, make more money doing that as well. So like, there's nobody's doing that. They're all going the easy route.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to work for anything anymore.
Yeah. And women,
the thing broke. Shit.
And I know this is like be offensive to our own genders, but we're also like not as funny as men. Like, more often than not, we're not. Because the case in point, the Ghostbusters 2016 movie was written by a woman. It was cringe as fuck. Half the jokes were like, you know, basically, I have women parts. Laugh. Or the running joke of the one wonton in the soup. Laugh. Let's make Chris Hemsworth basically, or like the blonde bimbo secretary, where like one of them is leering after him, but make it like that's funny. Was like there were funny women But for some reason, women now, I don't know what it is. It's like they like feel like they have to be.
It's lazy comedy.
Yeah, I'm saying it's lazy. It's just like it's like oh, let's just do like a bunch of women part sex jokes and things like that.
It's
and people
lazy
laugh.
dumb down comedy.
Yeah. But like we're Carol Burnett, really fucking funny woman. All right, in the Carol Burnett show. All right, Lucille Ball, very funny woman. Gilda Radner, like the women like the star, like Catherine O'Hara was on SCTV. But you know her mainly, most likely from the Home Alone movies. But she started on one of her like early was starting on SCTV. There were funny women. They were just genuinely funny because they were creative, and they just didn't do the lazy jokes or anything like that. They actually took the time to flesh out whatever skits they were doing. So anyway, thanks Amy Schumer. That's pretty much Roseanne.
Oh my god,
Funny.
Amy Schumer. Ugh.
Yeah. Roseanne, funny.
I can't stand
She still
that.
can be funny, but she was genuinely funny.
I can't
There's
stand Amy
there's a quote
Schumer.
from her where it's where she read a statistic of how much our brain we actually use, basically, which is a small percentage of our brain that we actually use, and she's like, really that much, huh?
I think that most of the time, for the most part, women jokes are funny just to women, whereas men write situational jokes, so they're funny for everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas women, they'll just jokes about themselves that other women can relate to. So it's kind of like, oh, huh, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, it pretty much is. But that's my reaction too. It's like, okay, I get it. Yeah, just like a slight laugh maybe at most. Whereas you point out situational humor, where they'll point out a situation that actually happened to them, but they'll embellish it a bit so it sounds like it's funny when it's telling the story to the audience, basically. For example,
Trey said, "Get it, vagina." God, that's
yeah,
all
pretty much.
Amy Schumer jokes are, just vagina. It's so annoying. Mara, can I show you something that's really bothering me?
Right.
Okay. So this is a Lego set that's coming out in March, and I hate it. Look at how boring that is. Isn't it boring? Doesn't it look boring? Take it away. Yeah, take it away. I don't like it. Look, they're serious back there. I don't like it. It's so boring. It's bugging. It's bugging the hell out of me. It is. It's the night bus. That's what it is.
I know.
Gravy D asked what it is.
Oh,
It's the night bus, and it looks so boring.
Thank you, Kirkivist.
I don't. Look at the sleeping wizard right there. I don't know why it's bugging me so much. Why is it so boring? It looks terrible, and it's small. Well, I like the size. I don't mind that it's small, but it's just so boring. I don't like it. Yeah,
so
that's bugging.
Yeah,
me.
I still want the Bottle Door Lego sets. That's $500.
I need to build it. I need to build it. I'ma build it. Oh, after spending 4 or 5 days putting together Rivendell. I got a text. We might have knocked down Rivendell.
Oh my god.
I was like, oh no, I have to go put it back together. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I can fix it.
Yeah, I love when people go, so I might have done something that I actually did, but I might have done it.
Might have accidentally.
Yeah, I'm not happy. It's that is a beautiful set. So I might have knocked down Rivendell.
Yeah, I'm glad I took photos of it. I took photos and video of it, but
but yeah, I just want the Better Door one because the eye glows, so you get the Eye of Sauron watching over you. Tommy's is it Kara, X-Ray, Gary?
Oh my god, dude! I
doubt Gary would do it because he is a Lord of the Rings fan, so he would not do it.
It was an accident. It was a total accident. But I hid a Twilight sticker in his room, and I don't think he's found it yet.
Oh my god.
Like, it is stuck there. I don't think he's found it yet. Yeah, it's stuck there and like in his background. I thought I would be able to see it, but I think his chair's in the way. But nobody haven't texted me or anything, so I'm pretty sure he hasn't seen it. But every time I go to his house, I'm gonna take another Twilight sticker and just stick it in his room somewhere.
Until finally, like, it's covering everything, and then he'll finally notice.
Yeah.
You have a little collage of Twilight stickers, and he'll finally notice.
Twilight. I want to get a doll, like either a Jacob or an Edward doll. No, it can't. Yeah, I don't think it can. I was looking last time. I was like, it's still there. I can kind of see it, so he hasn't noticed it. But I want to get like either an Edward doll or a Jacob doll and put it behind him because I don't think he would notice.
Probably not. I like Gary, but he's not the most observant.
I don't think I'm gonna do that.
But yeah, because you brought up the Hogwarts, or not Hogwarts, but Harry Potter's Lego sets. How about this? So, like, while it hasn't exactly been official, all right, let me just zoom in. Potential race swap for Severus Snape, basically. So the simp for Harry Potter's mom will be turned into a black man. Yes, let's talk about We Was Slytherin.
I'm pretty sure that they've already done cast and put out the movie, The American Society of Magical.
Yes. Yeah.
That was
but they're making sure it's a good version this time, basically. So turn to page 394.
This just really bugs me because, like, they said in numerous articles, they were saying how they wanted to be canonically accurate to the books, and that the person that was the creator, I can't remember her name, but like I was reading an article because I put it in my video that she was she doesn't want to cause any commotion, right? She wants to stick to the story, stick to the canon, and not cause any type of like outrage. And what the fuck is this? What the hell is this? And then, like, yes, J.K. Rowling is attached to it, and she's gonna make sure that everything is, very accurate. But she also made Dumbledore gay, and she made Hermione black in the Cursed Child play. So while she's attached to it to make sure that like the lore and the look of it will be accurate, I wouldn't put it past her to do this.
I'm saying that's what I pointed out in my plus, like, I was like hearing that like she even allowed lore breaking in the new, like, the Hogwarts Legacy game, which, like, like if you look at like the story in that game, elements in that do not jive with the lore she created in the Harry Potter books. Essentially,
I didn't finish that game, so I don't know.
I'm just saying I don't know. I was just like this is like what I was hearing basically. So, like she said that basically, why can't Hermione be black? Making Dumbledore gay, which is people are claiming that she had that. It was like all along thing, and I kind of doubt that a little bit. And then allowing the breaks in lore for Hogwarts Legacy. So I'm saying people were happy that she was going to be associated with this series. I'm like, I reminded them, like, she allowed this to happen. She allowed other things to happen. So it's like, this is like, I'm not surprised. And it's like, you know what? I was like, you know what? If they like don't want to be called cowards by the Wokies, they should just race swap all the good characters. Race swap all the good characters, make the bad guys white. Except for Snape. He's actually good on the inside.
Trey says, cast me as Snape, HBO.
Yeah.
I think that this has really bad ramifications, like societal wise, right? Because you're going to have like 4 people bully Snape at school, and they're going to be mad at the friendship that he has with Lily, right? he goes evil.
He basically
He joins a gang, goes to prison. Like, come on, what are you doing?
I'm like, he basically switches sides. He basically switches sides at this point because
headmaster at Hogwarts,
Yeah.
he allows them to torture the kids there. Like, are you serious?
yeah. I'm like, but like he basically in the story itself, like I said, like I call him a simp for Harry Potter's mom, basically, because in the story itself, he becomes turncoat, essentially sides with Dumbledore because Voldemort killed Harry Potter's mom. He took away his reason for simping, essentially, because he still like had feelings for her, even though she married Harry's father, basically. So I'm saying they turn.
I don't.
You gotta admit,
I wouldn't call Snape a simp.
Yeah, he kind of is.
I wouldn't call Snape a simp. I think that he was in love with somebody and he cared very deeply for that person. That is not a simp. And he knew that person personally. That is not a simp. That does not a simp make.
So
they were like childhood friends, Mara. He is not a simp.
I actually just offended her. I'm still gonna I say it's a joke, basically. But I'm saying that's like, well, I'm saying not saying simp, but that's the reason he turns turncoat, basically. So, $5 super chat from Phil. Like, hey Steph, I played Quidditch the other day. Was able to get the golden snitch. To be fair, Morrow is the snitch. She's the greatest catch to me. Thank you so much, Phil.
See, that's a simp.
That will highlight it again. You can point like that's a simp.
That's a simp. I'm just kidding, Phil. Hello,
Brian. $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Black, gay, Snape in love with James. Lily is like her sister, but a witch. Sirius is in love with James too. I'm just saying, go like, okay, cowards, go all in, basically. But I'm saying, like, but J.K. Rowling is a far leftist. She's a far leftist just because she angered her
views on trans issues.
Yeah.
She has those issues because she's a feminist. Like,
yeah. I'm saying like the people were like praising her, like thinking that she was all of a sudden red pilled. I'm like, no, she's not red pilled.
No, she's not red pilled at all.
No, she just angered the trannies because she she's a full on feminist. Mm-hmm. So it's like she's still that.
Yeah. Her views on trans issues are the only thing that I agree with her on. Like that's pretty much
it. That's it. That is pretty much it. And like that's what any sane person would think. Pretty much like her view. So it's not like she's like saying anything mind-bogglingly like just epic. Like no, she just angered the trannies. That's it. And like it's just one issue.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
But this is really annoying. Like, let me see the photo.
Well, I think it's like basically it's like a photo they found of like what Snape would look like.
Yeah.
Based on,
right. Because he's supposed to have like a, what is it? A slope nose, a hooked nose,
Yeah.
And like long greasy hair. Look at that.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I don't see it.
He's gonna have dreads. He'll have either dreadlocks or braids.
He'll have the what do they call them? The ones that Elphaba had. Like people were very excited for her to have micro braids. I think they were called
something like that. That's what I mean, like micro braids. That's what they'll have like for Snape in this series. Micro braids.
Yeah, those are micro braids.
Just was like full afro.
But no, here's the reason I say it would have like societal implications is because I'm looking at Wicked, and a lot of people are saying that Elphaba should have always been played by a Black woman. Always. It should have never been a white woman's part because this is like literally the Black experience, right? So if you get this person to play Severus, then his story like completely changes.
Yeah.
Just like Elphaba's did. I think that because and don't get me wrong, I loved Cynthia Erivo in the part, but because she made she talked to the director and she wanted to put some of her like Blackness into the role, like it made it something different. And she played the role really well, and I freaking love her voice, and you know, she acted it very well. I think that she was incredible as Elphaba. But now people are starting to look at the story very differently and not take it for what it is, right?
Yeah.
And that's probably what's going to happen if they continue on with this casting for Snape.
Snape with the Jerry curl. Yeah, the Jerry curl hair. Give him the Jerry curl hair from the 80s. But yeah, I'm just when that news broke, I was like, I'm really not surprised. I'm really not surprised because again, I know we said this earlier in the conversation, but this is like J.K. Rowling is involved. She would give the final approval, and she said she's the same one who said, "Why can't Hermione be black?" Of like a character she herself wrote as light-skinned. Why can't Hermione be black? Well, bitch, because you wrote her as light-skinned.
Mm-hmm.
That's
like if he played Kingsley Shacklebolt, like he would kill. I think he would kill in that role.
Yeah, I'm saying
there are
saying,
black
I know,
characters
yeah, I know enough
within the
about
Harry Potter universe,
that
and
they're actual black characters, and yeah, so.
But I mean, to have this be like one of the first thing that's coming out from like the Harry Potter casting, it's like, are you kidding? You're gonna lose your audience with this one casting announcement. You're gonna lose the audience, and I'm wondering if they just sort of like put this out there, and it was, you know, leaked by the studio. Like, let's see the reaction. Let's see if we want to go through with it, with doing this. Let's see how people would react. And if they see how people are reacting, which is not positive, if they continue to go through with this casting, it's done. The show's over.
I know, but,
Nobody's gonna watch it.
like, if they did that, I don't. Even if like with the negative reaction, I don't see them backtracking, because if they do, then they're gonna get another negative reaction from the other side.
I don't think so. I don't think so. No, I don't think that they will, because like when you're casting things like this, especially when you're casting a role that someone has already played and just made it their own. Fucking Alan Rickman took Snape's role and made it his own. He took it to another level. He was phenomenal. He is fan favorite. Like, and he's also passed away, right? So it's like that was, I don't want to say that it was like his legacy, because it wasn't, but that was one of the films that people remember him for. It's one of the roles people remember him for, you know, and that's already that is already like some really big shoes to fill, right? You already have people already have in their mind how Snape should be played, you know, because of Alan Rickman. That's already something that the actor, whoever is playing that role, has against them, because people are always going to be comparing them to the previous actor. They're always going to be compared to Alan Rickman.
I get that. I mean, like when I say the other side, I mean,
and
like
then if you add a race swap on top of that, can you imagine?
No, I'm saying like the wokies basically will have a negative reaction, because they'll think like, why?
And I don't think that they would, though. I don't think that they would, because even the wokies love Alan Rickman in the role.
I know, but I've seen people defending this casting.
Want a canonically correct Harry Potter show.
Yeah, I've seen like, you know, some like defending of this casting on X by that demographic.
And that demographic is so small. The people that are
but the entertainment industry listens to that,
outweigh that tiny little bit.
Yeah, but at the same time, the entertainment industry has been listening to that small
and that
demographic for a long time.
Tiny demographic. So, anyways, it's this huge.
Well, I'm saying my point is, but the entertainment industry like recently had a history of listening to that fractional tiny demographic, and we've seen where the entertainment industry has become. I'm saying I wouldn't put it past them to, like, you know, to continue listening to them for like at least a little bit. But I think this casting is official. I think it's like pretty much official at this point. I think it's like I have a gut feeling that's official.
I wouldn't put it past them. I will actually be surprised if they go through with this casting, in all honesty. So I don't think it's official.
Well, I'm saying, like, last Toxic Medicine, like, seeing they're already using the ist and ism bullshit. Yes. Mr. Panther for $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Sorry, but I have more tolerance. I have no more tolerance for woke stuff. There you go. So
yeah, I mean, if they do go through with this casting, that's it. Like nobody's going to watch it because they're not going to trust them to change everything.
So thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yes, and again, I will be showing off the thumbnail for the reading streams that this one here bullied me into. So, starting with, this is the first one I'll be reading. When I say the first one I'll be reading, I've read this story before repeatedly. It's the first book I'll be reading to you guys. So, if you missed the live stream, listen to the replay before you go to bed. So, when bullying works, yes, you bully me. Starting tomorrow, Ashes. So basically, like, I know, like you said, like based on your work schedule, you're not able to catch my live streams during the week. But again, like these, like basically, this is the point of this being bedtime stories, essentially. So even if you miss the live stream, I will leave them up so you can listen to them or watch them before you go to bed. So whenever that is. But starting tomorrow is the plan. But yeah, so that's basically, so we'll see where the news goes with the Harry Potter series. It's already like, I guess it started off relatively well, and well, now it's basically just off the rails. So we'll see where WB takes it right now. So let's talk Disney Snow White. Let's talk about like the budget.
Yay.
Let's talk the budget. If any of this is right. All right. So Snow White budget makes it one of Disney's most expensive live action adaptations of all time. All right. So according to Variety and Forbes, basically. So Variety's reports that the budget for Snow White is sitting at $240 million, making it the third most expensive live action film. However, Forbes is claiming the budget is actually closer to nearly $270 million, which would make it the most expensive one, beating out 2023's The Little Mermaids at $250 million and 2019's The Lion King at $260 million. So if I'm thinking the Forbes one is actually closer to the actual budget, given all the reshoots that happened and the CGI edition of the dwarves, because of people were going, where the fuck are the dwarves? Yeah, they're still releasing it. A trailer dropped. Finally, a trailer dropped for this garbage. They're still releasing it. At this point, they could not take it as a loss. At this point, they are too far. They are too deep. They've gone too far with the reshoots and everything. They cannot take it as a loss. They're going to have to release it and hope they can claim bankruptcy. Pretty much. So what does that mean? It means that when you factor everything in, Snow White needs as little as $480 million and as high as nearly $540 million at the box office, just not to lose any money. So just to break even, at its minimum, they'll have to earn $480 million. But if you're going with a higher end belief for the budget, the $270 million, they would need to make $540 million at the box office to break even. So basically, a little over $500 million. They would need to break even. That's just breaking even. That should be a profit. But that's just to break even. Steph bullying them to drop the trailer too. It's like, she called it like basically. Yeah. So
cowards.
Pretty much.
They're supposed to release it by the end of November, and then, Rachel Zegler said all Trump supporters suck. So.
Speaking of Rachel Zegler, here's another article.
That trailer now, the Snow White trailer, has 701,000 dislikes to only 27,000 likes, and I don't think that 27,000 has moved. Hold on, I've been like slowly taking screenshots. I think like maybe a couple of days ago it was at 26, but it hasn't gone up much. Nobody likes that film.
Well, see, like I have this other article here saying the trailer highlights the biggest problem with Rachel Zegler's live-action remake. So where do you go? The world of Snow White doesn't look good. Now I'm not gonna play the trailer because I really don't want getting claimed for that bullshit. But yeah, they're like not liking the world. So Snow White has some big challenges ahead. I guess the CGI doesn't look good. People, even Polygon is saying stuff, and I saw it like similar to what your tweet. Like the best part of the trailer was the tortoise, and a squirrel on the tortoise was like the best part of the trailer.
Yeah, that's the best part of the trailer.
Even Polygon is saying it.
Is the turtle.
Yeah, even Polygon is saying it, and they're like as left as they come. And they were like, even they were saying this trailer is boring.
Mm-hmm.
They were even saying it. This trailer is boring. Like the best part was the tortoise.
The trailer is nightmare fuel. It is scary as hell.
Is it like a money burning fetish that the execs have? Do they get off to losing money? I think it's like basically Hollywood is proof that you can fail upwards. Most times you can fail upwards. That's how I look at it. Because I'm looking at this all these decisions. I'm like, how did you make it that far? So it has to be like favoritism, nepotism, failing upwards, but Hollywood proves it. Yeah, so basically, like the people aren't liking the trailer, and again, this movie needs to make at its low end $480 million, and that's at a low end.
The trailer can't even break 30,000 likes because it was at 534,000 dislikes to 23,000 likes, and then it was at 600,000 likes. Or I'm sorry, 600,000 dislikes to 24,000 likes. Like it cannot break 30,000. And now it's at 701,000 dislikes to 27,000 likes. Like by the time it hits 1 million, maybe it'll break 30,000 likes.
At the rate it's going, maybe it'll break.
Maybe it'll break 30,000. Yeah. But yeah, the trailer can't even break 30,000 likes.
And Daniel Stewart's like saying, like answering trades, like saying it has no competition when it releases. It has no problem. I don't think I'm not saying but it's not going to matter because people are already getting we're already getting turned off based off of Rachel Zegler's comments, based on people, even feminists asking, "Where's the prince?" Even Gal Gadot saying Snow White doesn't need rescuing, doesn't need a prince, and even feminists were pissed off. Like, no, where's the prince? We want the happy ending. Where's the prince? So they had to go back and reshoot that because it was you had the outcasts, essentially, whatever they were called. Then people were like, well, where are the dwarves? Like, where are the 7 dwarves? Then they went back and CGI those nightmare fuel inducing dwarves in. They did Steph's favorite Dopey dirty, basically. They make them stupid.
Yeah,
they had to be taught how to clean their own house.
They dumbed them down. They dumbed down the dwarves.
We even talked about it. It's like, no, they're not stupid. They know how to clean. They're just too busy because they're gone all day. So they're like the last thing on their mind when they get home is cleaning the house. So that's what how Snow White says, hey, if you let me stay here, I'll tend house for you. I'll make sure it's clean for you guys and so forth. And, it's kind of like that type of arrangement. So I'll basically keep house for you. I'll clean it and I'll make your meals and things like that if you allow me to stay here.
They still didn't want her to stay there.
Grumpy's like, kick her out.
Grumpy's like, no.
So, but
she had to convince them. She had to convince them with food. I think I'm pretty sure with food.
Well, something like
they were like, "You cooked, okay?"
Yeah. But it's but at the same time, it's not because they were stupid. They knew how to do it. They just are not going to do it after a long day of digging in the mines. Yeah. So that's it. So
it's just a bunch of bachelors. That's how the house looked. It makes me laugh that every time I look at it, it makes me laugh. That Captain America Brave New World comes out on Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah, who's taking their dates to go see Captain America Brave New World?
Every time I see that, because I'm looking at the movie releases for 2025, and every time I see that, it makes me laugh.
The only movie I'm planning on seeing around Valentine's Day is that Hard Eyes one. That we that you watched it, that teaser trailer for that. That slasher film recently on Valentine's Day. That's the only movie I'm planning on seeing around then, unless anything else comes out. I don't think it's going to be a bust because there are still. I don't think it's going to be a complete bust necessarily, but I don't see it doing well. So I don't see it doing well. If it actually loses to Hard Eyes, I will fucking laugh. Yeah, that horror movie, Hard Eyes.
Hard Eyes, yeah. Yeah, it might not have competition, but we've seen movies that don't have any competition that still fail. They still flop.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that this is going to be one of them.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's like this. It definitely is. I don't see it even breaking even. I don't see it even breaking even. Hello, Conroy. Craven also releases. Yeah, I don't see that being a bust either necessarily. I don't see it doing well either because Aaron Taylor, is his name Aaron Taylor Johnson, right? He can act. He can act when the role suits his acting style. He can act. He's not Craven. He's too small for Craven. And Craven, he wasn't about protecting animals. He basically was about hunting the best game, which included the animals. Because he wanted to be the alpha. So he was gonna hunt. He hunted game to include humans. Because he wanted to be the alpha. Hashtag crave these nuts. I don't see it doing well enough for him to be able to do the last hunt.
Did you watch the first, was it 8 minutes that they released? First 6 minutes?
For what?
Of Craven the Hunter?
No. I'm staying away from it because basically I don't want, because I'm like, if I'm going to suffer through it, I'm just going to suffer through it all at once and not.
Okay, then I won't share it then.
Yeah, if I'm going to watch my special copy, because I'm assuming we're going to watch it to talk about it, but it'll be a special copy that I'll watch essentially. But yeah, that comes out, and also like this weekend also basically is War of the Rohirrim. So that's another one. If I do watch it, it's going to be a special copy because I'm not seeing it in theaters. I'm not giving that studio. I'm not getting any money. I'm not giving Philippa Boyens any reason to boast about it doing well. I'm just waiting for Sonic 3 and Nosferatu. That's what I'm just waiting for.
Oh my god, I need to share this with you because I died laughing. Hold on. Where is it? Here it is. Aaron Taylor Johnson went to the Nosferatu premiere with his wife. And this comment says,
God damn.
So sweet. He brought Nosferatu with him to the premiere.
Oh my god. Like, I know there's like May December romances, but it was actually like really creepy if you think about it, how young he was when he did.
I know.
Yes.
Yeah. When I saw this, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I laughed at it for like 5 minutes, and I shared it everywhere. I shared it with everyone because I was dying laughing.
That's a comment of the night, basically.
So sweet.
Hey, some Norwegian guy.
And then they fucking finish it with the
aw, the emoji.
the heart smiling. Like, oh, it's so sweet.
No, that's not too like no. That's funny as fuck. That's what it is. Hey, John.
So sweet. He brought Nosferatu.
Yeah.
Did you see this?
Oh, he looks like Mama. Oh, that movie. Fucking Christ.
Damn. Did you see this? Remember during the Wicked press tour how they had that one viral interview that were like, people are listening to the lyrics of Defying Gravity and really holding space with it. Do you remember that?
Oh my god. Yeah, I remember that.
She's like, that's what I wanted. Holding space. They had no idea what she was talking about when they were asking her that question.
No.
Look. This is so funny.
I've seen it. Yeah.
That's really powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the goblin.
This thing was going on. I didn't know that.
What's she wearing?
So I didn't know what any part of it meant.
That's really powerful.
I didn't understand the first sentence.
They had no idea what she was talking about.
I've seen this week people are taking the lyrics of Defying Gravity and really holding space with that and feeling power in that.
And then I definitely didn't understand what was happening. How you responded. I was like, oh.
She's like, I didn't understand that bitch. And then I really didn't understand this bitch over here.
What did she say? What did you hear? And I just wanted to be there because I knew something big was happening. And I didn't know how to be there.
No, something big wasn't happening.
I love that the director is just fucking laughing. Like, he's just laughing.
And I didn't know how to be there.
So she held her finger.
Pull my finger.
I didn't know that was happening. But then after a while, I did.
She's holding her finger again.
Oh my god.
Didn't know how to be there. That's what I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What
she
is she
said
wearing?
something that meant something to her.
me, then
You,
reeled it
it
back.
meant something totally different to you.
Yes.
And then she tried to kind of get somewhere else.
Yeah.
And the craziest thing was, I remember in the moment asking myself, am I okay?
I remember in the moment making it all about me.
Yeah.
Am I okay? How could I make this about myself?
I not hear something? And I was like, I was like, because she looks like she's about to cry again. And I'm going to grab this because I think you might need something.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the tapping was about, but that
Tension.
That
Release of
happened.
tension,
Yeah, that
release of
happened. I was like,
tension.
oh shit, something's
Yeah.
happening.
She had said that she was seeing it because she was in queer media.
You know, I am in queer media.
And I was like, I honestly didn't know
same.
what that meant. And am I also in queer media?
Yeah.
Maybe?
We are great.
Work.
How
Let's
is-
both be
okay.
there.
It was so beautiful.
Yeah.
I just am glad.
I'm just sitting here like I'm just like zoning out of what they're saying because I'm not even understanding what the hell is going on, and I'm just thinking like, how does that bitch pick up anything with those fingernails?
No, I just read Disparu's comment. Indubitably
yeah.
holding space,
in
my dear Watson.
Yes, I'm like, oh my god. Holding space. I'm wondering the same thing, John. Like, did I did my water have LSD in it?
My mistake.
Yeah, I'm like, did my water have LSD in it? Because I've been like drinking my water. And I'm like, have I been taking like angel dust mixed in with my water or something? What? Like what? Like, am I part of a CIA experiment? What?
I love that they're both confused.
We are great.
Work. Let's both be there.
It was so beautiful.
This is how she looked over, like, she said she was in queer media, and I'm like, so confused.
Well, if Steph wants to show this, she can. She said she's dating the actor who plays Bach, and Mr. Bentham says like she's basically dating her brother or something. I guess.
Oh yeah, I know that. Like that's been they look very similar. That's been a thing since she started dating that actor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's been a huge thing. Like her fans and Wicked fans have been making side by side comparisons to that for months. Yeah, it's not new news. It's out there.
Know
same.
what that meant. And am I also in queer media?
Yeah.
Am I in queer media? Because I'm queer.
Maybe.
We are great.
Work. Let's both be there.
It was so beautiful.
Yeah.
I just am glad. I feel really relieved that the world had the same experience with this moment that I did, because I felt like,
She's like, I'm so glad that I wasn't the only one confused. The entire world was confused along with me.
oh, I'm not broken.
Oh
And
my
I
God.
do love how the world
She's like, good, my brain still works.
is like gone with it.
That was so fucking funny.
I've seen
That,
it. Yeah.
that, like, this lady came up with this question on the fly. She completely made it up. There was nobody holding space with Defying Gravity, and it ended up like being a question born out of a lie that confused so many people because nobody knew what she was saying, and everybody thought that they knew what she was saying because of the reaction that they had to the question and the reaction that Cynthia Erivo had to the question. And they've both been crying and acting weird throughout the entire Wicked press tour, so Sure, maybe they understood, but nobody else understood, and now you find out that they had no fucking clue what was going on.
I'm still like feeling like I'm part of a CIA experiment with LSD. Hey, thank you for becoming a member, John. Much appreciated. Oh, again, chat. Thank you all for hanging out with us. And when we finish the stream, I will be sharing what the thumbnail looks like for the reading streams beginning tomorrow. So again, if you do not catch the reading streams live, the whole purpose essentially behind them is basically for you to listen to them before you go to sleep. Because I will be reading this right here. And I have read the story before. I know the story. So it's not like I'm reading it for the first time. But this is the book I'm starting with. Because Mike Hill gets to me this like beautiful copy of The Hobbit. And I will be starting with this book. So yeah, and I got to sing a little bit too because there's songs in the first chapter, which I was like, fuck, why did I forget about that? Thank you for the super sticker experience. Hype. Thank you so much.
Do you want to see a picture of her boyfriend and brother side by side?
All right. I think I saw her brother, but let me see. I know what Bach looks like, but shut up, Gravy.
Yeah, so
but I haven't seen him side by side.
This has been a thing for over a year, I want to say, like ever since they got together while they were filming Wicked. So it's been a thing for a while. It's nothing new. You can share it. So this was posted back in 2023 in July. So yeah, I mean, it's been a thing for a while. So that's her boyfriend right now.
Yeah,
and that's her brother.
Yeah, I've seen her brother. So like, yeah, they kind of do like make it like look like she's dating her brother because with that picture, yeah.
Yeah, so that's been a comparison for a really long time, ever since she started dating. What's his name?
To answer your question, Trey, no, I did not hear what Megan's sequel is about. I like again, I don't think Megan needed a sequel.
I don't think that's like the worst thing. Okay, whatever. He looks like her brother. I think that that's not what people should be focusing on. What people should be focusing on is that she basically like.
To be fair, it's not the best picture of her boyfriend.
She broke up a marriage. Like the dude was with his high school girlfriend, and he had like a newborn baby, or she was pregnant at the time, and he left his wife to go be with Ariana Grande. And that's not the first marriage that she's broken up. So I think that's the bigger.
Yeah, that is the bigger issue.
Yeah,
that's the bigger issue.
Like, I don't give a fuck that he looks like her brother.
No, I'm thinking like right now, like that picture is like that's just not the best picture. Like that's just not the best picture. So like I get it, I can kind of see the similarities, but yeah, no, being a homewrecker, that should be the one you focus on. That little thing that's what you should be the focus on. But anyway, we're gonna kind of end on this one. Oh, I do have a Rings of Power article, but it's just basically what I've been telling people all along. Season 3 is happening. This stuff.
Oh my god! I forgot we were talking about that.
Yeah, the one who said the quiet thing out loud, who's 15 minutes of fame, should have
lasted too long.
A long time ago. It's lasted too long. Way too fucking long. And now, if you were stupid enough to buy into this, because they had a disastrous launch, basically, if you were stupid enough to buy into this, I have multiple bridges I want to sell you. Because why anyone would at all do this? Hawk Tuah creator. Look, first off, she's not a creator. She said the quiet thing out loud, basically. But they're calling her the Hawk Tuah creator.
She's not even a creator now. Like she was given the podcast. She's just been interviewed.
I'm saying she's not a creator. She just capitalized on this shit. She said the quiet thing out loud, and she just capitalized on it because people were inviting her onto podcasts. So she's not a creator, not until now, at least, when she created the meme coin currency, which is a form of cryptocurrency, and it tanked the day it launched. The day it fucking launched, all right, go away. Basically, it hit market capitalization of nearly 500 million before immediately plummeting 95% to 25 million. So it went from hitting 500 million, then plummeting nearly 100% on launch.
They did a rug pull. I'm trying to find his video because I watched where's it at? CoffeeZilla's video. Oh, here it is.
You're like this comment, Steph. Should have went with feet pics.
Let's remember that everybody like praised her because she didn't start an OnlyFans, right? Well,
Yeah.
if you didn't start an OnlyFans, you're gonna find another way to milk as much as you can out of people.
Yeah.
I've never
Down
really,
the way.
I've never liked this girl. I don't respect anybody who like, you know, became famous from saying that she likes to spit on pee-pee. Like that was so dumb how people praised her and stood by her and immediately respected her because, oh, but she's so adorable. Like, look at her. Oh, but look, she's so above starting an OnlyFans. It's like, I don't care.
No. She was a meme.
Hasn't worked for anything.
She was a
and
meme
now
that
she's
was
literally
written
like taking all of this fame and
Mhm.
popularity and money that has just been given to her basically by people who made her a lot bigger than she ever would have been in her entire life. And by the way, she like went on someone's podcast. I can't remember whose podcast it was, but they told her like a lot of people are wondering like, oh, what about the dude, the guy that you know asked her the question, and they asked her like, have you reached back out to him for you know thanking him for, and she's like, thanking him? Why would I thank him? Like, thank him for what? And it's like for fucking making you famous. Like you would not have gotten famous had he not like stopped you and asked you this question, right? But she like made it seem like I don't need to thank him. Like, bitch. Yes, you do.
Like he's the very one you should thank because no one would know your ass if he had not stopped you, your drunk ass on the street to ask you that question. Basically, like I said, like she was a meme. Like to me, she was a meme who was like basically had 15 minutes of poking fun at her, and then should have been like forgotten about. She goes back to her life. No one remembers who she is. But then, like people like started putting Hawk Tuah on caps and shirts and other merchandise. Basically, so she was like capitalizing on that. People were inviting her on podcasts. She was capitalizing on that. She's doing this, capitalizing on that, and being accused of insider trading. By the way, but like all she does is capitalize on shit. She's not a creator.
This doesn't surprise me, honestly. The only reason she came out of the shadows and you know people found her was because she didn't like that people were making money off of Hawk Tuah. She didn't like that people were making money off of her face. So that's she wanted to be the one to make money, which is why she started like coming after people who were making money off of her because she wanted the money. Like this doesn't surprise me at all. This doesn't surprise me that she pulled this. Yeah. And everybody who was like, oh my gosh, she's like, no, she's so like grounded and down to earth, bitch. She is milking it for every penny. She is milking you for every penny. She knows that she's adorable. She knows that she's got a cute little accent and she's going to milk every cent out of you guys. Like I don't know why people are surprised.
Proves yet again that like not only is there a fool born every minute, there are many fools born every minute. And I have bridges to sell these fools. Like if they're willing to spend money on this, then I have bridges to sell you. I got land. I could basically, what's that like? You know, joke about Florida, basically. Like land in Florida to sell, like to sell you essentially. Thank you for $2 super chats. Last I can know, this comes in the hashtag sloppy toppy.
Yeah, but it's so funny because like after they did the rug pull, she held a Twitter space for them trying to make it be like, oh no, it was just snipers got us. Don't worry, guys. We want to make this meme coin last for years. Bitch, it's not gonna last for years. And she basically when she started like the Twitter space, it was like she was reading off of a prepared speech. But she's always saying, I'm not going anywhere. I'm here for the long haul. I'm not going anywhere. Like that's basically become her catchphrase. Like I'm not going anywhere. I'm just getting started. But no, she is nobody's gonna support her after this. No one. I think that I think that idiots would support her after this. Honestly, like I feel like you have to be an idiot to support this girl after this, because she came into it wanting to get people's money, right? Wanting to milk money from the beginning. That's the only reason she came out of nowhere and said like, oh, it's me. Look, it's me. Nobody can make money off of my catchphrase. That's my catchphrase. She got mad that people were making money off of it, and she wanted to be the only one to make money off of it.
basically her catchphrase is
What the fuck? Like,
basically the
she
war.
had
Like,
money on her mind, and then
Yeah.
she her podcast. She got together with fucking Jake Paul, and his what is it? His media studio team or whatever are the ones producing her podcast. Like she partnered herself with one of the most controversial YouTubers. Like, hello, I don't know,
but her
and somebody who has also done a crypto scam.
Yeah, I'm thinking like her trademark basically is putting words to the sound women make when they like perform a sex act, basically. So she got upset because she just put to words what the sound is, essentially, for what women do before giving a blowjob. And you're mad about that? I don't think her drunk ass would have remembered that if that video hadn't gone viral. Because then her face was all over the place. Now then it's like if you're gonna like use this, then to her slight credit, yeah, she capitalized on it. Most people would. But at the same time, it's like this is not the thing to capitalize on. It really isn't.
I think like a lot of people are putting it out there that she got used, right? And all of these investors.
No, she did not get used. She full on knows.
At some point, she probably did. But I think that she just heard money. You're gonna make a ton of money. That's all she heard. So she is responsible for this. Like, she is not as innocent as people are thinking that she is. Like, oh my gosh, she got scammed along with the rest of us. You know, she got taken advantage of. No. Of course, she did this because she knew she was going to make money. How much money that she knew she was going to make if they let her in on the little scheme that they did is up in the air. We don't know. But I know that she knew that she's going to make a lot of money off of this, which has been her MO from the very beginning. She just wants to make a ton of money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes.
And then like at the very end, oh my gosh, it's so funny. At the very end of their Twitter space, she was like, okay, I'm going to go to bed. Hold on, let me find it. I'm looking for CoffeeZilla. Here's CoffeeZilla's video. I think it's this part right here. Where she's like, hi, I'm going to go to bed. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's
people they were asking like very important questions. They wanted to know like where money went and everything. And then she was just like, hey guys, I'm going to go to bed.
Time for bed. And that was the end of the space.
So I'm sort of curious, like, not for the token price itself, but just in terms of the fact that there's fees that are being generated. There's an actual like.
Hey guys, I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there. But anywho, I'm going to go to bed and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Anywho. She's like, sorry to interrupt this incredibly important conversation. Anywho, I'm going to go to bed.
It's quite like sorry to interrupt this question I don't want to answer. I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah. To say like anywho is I don't care. I don't give a fuck. She doesn't give a fuck. Like, anywho, I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, no.
Bye.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I just like she'll eventually I think bounce back from this. But the fact that like, you know, her little scam just plummeted. The launch day.
This is going to follow her.
There's enough idiots that she'll bounce back a little bit from this, which she shouldn't. I think she should go away. But there are enough idiots out there still, like, you know, that she can make money off of. So she'll find something else at this rate. But anyway, that's all, you know, like I said, other than like the season 3 happening for Rings of Power, which I told you all what's going to happen because they greenlit 3 seasons and that was news even before season 1 premiered. So I was right, basically. But anyway.
Gravy D is like OnlyFans.
Yeah,
I think like somebody had put out a tweet that she is nearing the end of her 15 minutes of fame. So she has 3 options: OnlyFans, a crypto scam, and then I can't remember what the third option was. And then this came out, like the crypto scam. She did the crypto
scam. It was like she went the crypto scam.
I can't remember what the third option was. Is bugging the hell out of me. But I remember there was 3 different options. One was OnlyFans, crypto scam, and then there was a third option. And I can't remember what it was. But it's so funny that like I don't know, like maybe 2 weeks later she announced her meme coin.
I like this. You know, person accidentally pushes button to start global nuclear war. Anywho, I'm gonna go to bed.
Anywho, I'm gonna go to bed.
So, Hawk lessons. Yes, she'll teach lonely cat ladies Hawk lessons. But anyway, so Steph, before I show the thumbnail, because I'm gonna do that as part of my outro, let everybody know where they can find you and all that fun stuff.
My nerdy home everywhere. Yeah. I hit 16K on my YouTube channel. I hit 30K over on Instagram. So I'm very excited. I'm trying to I didn't think that I would hit 30K by the end of the year over on Instagram, but I did it. My Instagram is weird. It's just where I post stupid stuff. Really dumb stuff. But I'm posting some stuff for Christmas. So look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
George Resurrection. What a name.
Grinch. Look at this Grinch that I found. I went to this restaurant the other day and it was all decked out in Christmas stuff. And I was like, oh, how cool. And this fucking Grinch. What is that? Why?
Why does it have like a dog snout?
I don't know. When I saw that, I was like, what is that? I have no idea like where they even found this Grinch.
Method coin win. Yeah, we should do like method coin.
Look at what this person did. Oh, so look, see, I'm posting like little Christmas things. But listen. Someone actually like started screaming out the I was like, oh my god. No.
But anyway, chat. So before I tell everybody where they can find me, other than YouTube, because you've obviously found me here. Here is the thumbnail for the reading streams. Like I said, that Punch Lightning helped me with. So
yeah, that's how she's gonna read to you.
So
bedtime.
A little bit.
You know what? I think that you should also do it like ASMR style, like welcome.
I can't do it ASMR style if I'm sitting back where you told me to, woman.
Oh yeah, that's right. Bring your mic close to you. Bring it close to you. Just be like, bedtime stories with Mara. Welcome, chat. Thank you.
But I'll be reading The Hobbit, and this is like the thumbnail he created. So this is one I'll be using for the reading streams, which I'll be starting tomorrow. Which reminds me, Steph, I need to talk to you about starting the stream maybe half hour earlier, starting Sunday if you want me to do reading streams on Sunday. So, and maybe doing them a bit shorter. But if you want me to do the reading streams on Sunday, we actually got to start on time for one thing. And we got to do it shorter.
We start on time.
I'll say this. I'm interacting with the chat. All right. I'm just not going to answer that question.
We usually start on time normally.
No, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. We are never early, nor are we late. We arrive precisely when we mean to.
We'll talk about times. We will discuss times. Steph has time blindness.
Yes. These are my nerdrotic levels of on time.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Yes. So.
Oh my god, Steph has time blindness.
Yes. We arrive precisely when we mean to.
Join Mara's bedtime stories with Mara streams.
So.
I might bully her into doing it ASMR style. You know?
Mike Hill. Out. Out. So yeah.
Well.
Anyways, I'll be starting with The Hobbit tomorrow.
Very exciting.
Okay, Steph, I'm going to take a screenshot. I'm going to send you Dan agreeing to being physically assaulted while I'm wearing cosplay. So.
Oh my god, this cosplay?
No, not this cosplay. You have to look up the character. It's an
Bullying
anime
works.
character.
It does, yes. Bullying works. I bullied Mara into doing bedtime stories with Mara. She's gonna put you guys. She's gonna tuck you into bed. She's gonna tuck y'all into bed and read you a bedtime story. Very fun. Guess what I might do tonight? I'm pretty sure I have time.
Here it is, Steph.
I might chill out and relax and watch a special copy of Y2K.
You know, I might watch that too. I mean, it doesn't look like a good movie, but I just want to see what they do, just because I remember when all that shit went down, and they're kind of making a comedy out of it. So
yeah, I might just chill out, watch a nice little special copy of Y2K, and then tomorrow I'll be over on Film Threat discussing Y2K.
Yep.
Yay.
So. But yeah, there it is. And then you can also find me on nothing, not just on YouTube, but on Kick and Twitch, where I dual stream my gaming streams there. Right now, I'm going through Shadow of Mordor. I'm only really going to be able to do like one gaming stream this week, tomorrow, and that'll be tomorrow because Tuesday, since I'm babysitting my niece Wednesday, we had to move the top 10 list for 1994 to Tuesday. So that will be the stream for Tuesday. Personal top 10 lists from 1994 that I do with C. Kenobi. And Wednesday, no streams. I'll be babysitting. And then Thursday and Friday, the only streams I'll be able to do because I'm waking up early the following days is the reading stream. So again, if you don't catch them live, you can always catch them on replay, listen to them before you go to sleep. And then, so George Floyd, I'm purposely ignoring you. And then Saturday, most likely doing a watch party for the Saturday night main event, where it'll be at 8 p.m. And I'm going to try for that. Doing that watch party on time because my mom and my sister made a nail appointment for me. So, you know what, George, you're going to be put into timeout. So yeah, but my mom and my sister made a nail appointment for me, and that starts at Thank you.
Did you say a nail appointment?
Yes, they made a nail appointment for me, so I'm getting my nails done this coming Saturday, and it's at 5:30 p.m. And I'm not sure how long it's going to take because the event starts at 8 p.m. So
yeah, get some wicked nails. Oh, by the way, Blake, it's good you're still here. I did read the chat. Blake.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I believe Mara. 100%.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I actually bought like some like press-on. They're supposed to be like the best press-ons. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to go get my nails done. I'm just going to try these. And I tried them and I hated them. They kept falling off.
Yeah, they don't stay.
I've used they're Christmassy. Nah, they're like they're Christmassy.
I might do something like that kind of
shiny
for because it's close
glitter.
to appointments.
They're glitter.
So I might do something a little bit Christmassy, not Wicked related, but maybe a little bit Christmassy. Just because it's December.
Glitter. Oh, you can't see.
So
glitter.
But anyway. So yeah, so thank you all, chat, for hanging out with us. Next week it'll be on Steph's channel. And then when I do the stream on the 22nd, which is be like the Sunday before Christmas, I'm gonna be wearing my ugly sweater for that occasion. And we're gonna have some fun that one time. I'm gonna try to avoid a lot of cringe just because it's the Sunday before Christmas. You don't want to be going in at Christmas angry, basically. You know what? Maybe Black Christmas and Die Hard. 'Cause I'm gonna try to go shoot for like 2 watch parties that aren't wrestling bases, like movies. So maybe Black Christmas, the original Black Christmas from 1974, which was technically the granddaddy of the slasher films, and Die Hard. So, but there it is, chat. So thank you again. Next week it'll be on her channel. She can come up with the topics we talk about, and then basically this week, one gaming stream. The rest will be readings. Well, either like the YouTube stream for the top 10 and the reading streams. And then the watch party this coming Saturday. So take care, everyone. No, not the 2006 one or the 2019. And what are you sharing this? Come on. Why? I had the stage. Thank you.
Look, we did it.
Apparently.
This is the end.
Let's go.
I was so worried that I was gonna fall.
Bees running.
This is it. Look,
And that's
I
with.
was gonna fall.
I wonder if it'll count how many times we cheated.
This was the end. We made it to the gates of heaven.
The gates of heaven.
So basically, the whole point is like you're trying to get to heaven. This game.
Yeah. And look, our chains fell off. I did it. We finished the game.
But do the gates open?
And Stephanie just like YOLO'd her way through the gates of
I'm very proud
heaven.
of you two.
We're done.
She's like,
Ta-da! This is it. This is like my biggest accomplishment
did it.
this year. It's finishing Chain together.
It's a shame we can't choose which bits to go back to, and we're like, okay, whoa.
Look at him.
whoa.
Oh my God. Very fun. Biggest accomplishment. It only took us 8 hours, 1 minute, and 47 seconds.
For that game, that's actually not bad. But anyway, so yeah, take care, everyone. Have a good rest of your day or evening, wherever you are in the world. And we will see you all next week. I'm going to talk to Steph about starting maybe a little bit earlier, just because of the reading streams. But we'll definitely see you next week. Peace.
Anywho, I'm going to go to bed.
Good night.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.